The EZA of the century is here. Hey, how you doing? My name is Santito, and welcome to another Dokkan battle video. Today, we are going to be going over the EZA info for Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku and SSBE Vegeta. I know that this video is kind of already a little too late because we have already, there are already videos out of people using them, and this info is already over a day late, but I still wanted to get this in here for these guys because, like I said yesterday, these guys are like one of my favorite LRs. I just love them and their aesthetic and stuff. I love them. I don't know. Before we get into the EZA info, I did just want to get it out there. Just say, guys, thank you so much lately for the support on my videos. My last 3 videos have been doing phenomenally. I don't even know if that's a word. I feel like I might have just made a new word. Whatever. They've been doing great. And so I just wanted to say, I appreciate y'all for doing for just stopping by, watching my videos and stuff. I'm hoping to get more out there for you guys. Because y'all have been showing me a lot of support and I just appreciate it. This is something I love doing. I don't have like the most amount of time in the world to do these videos, but I'm trying to find the time. So once again, thank you guys very much. Hopefully, with their kits dropping, I'll have that video out soon. The new LRs, their kits dropping, I'll have that video out soon, and the animations as well in there, and then also some other videos too that I kind of have ideas of. We'll see how that works, but yeah. Another thing before we jumped into the EZA info, I wanted to go over a couple things that I missed yesterday. So one of them is the title screen for the new, because part 2 started. Look at that. It's just so clean. I love it when they do that. Any time that they give us like a new app icon or a new home screen or anything like that, it's just nice. It's just like a nice little touch to add. So pretty cool stuff here. Pretty cool stuff. The animations are nice. And, the Gamma 1 and 2 coming in there. Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo. Fire. And Cell Max in the background, too. Nice. And then I also wanted to go over this, too, which was something I brought up in yesterday's video, too. So LR Gamma 1 and 2, and this is their card art. The poses here, this is something that Sprite Yana brought up. The poses in their card art are like the shots that you see in like the superhero movie poster. It's the exact same poses. And so I said yesterday that I believe the Gammas, based off the poses, it looks like you could maybe argue that they're super bosses, because if it looks like that's or that moment of the card is like capturing the scene in when they're fighting, in which they're fighting Piccolo and Gohan. So it looks like they could be super bosses. Geez, man, a lead for super bosses. I don't really know. I think you could make that argument, and it seems like that would make sense, with them being the Carnival LRs and them being the first true 200% lead for that super bosses team. I think it would make sense. But we'll see. We'll see how what direction they go in. But yeah, there was also another thing too. I'm gonna pull it up now. But it was the Gamma's card art. Let me just pull that up right now. Okay, we're back. I found it. It took a minute. I was trying to look for the card art, so I missed the Gamma's I said it could be like a boost mechanic, like a morale boost kind of thing, but I missed this card art after whatever it is happens. This is crazy. This is sick. This is amazing right here. Holy crap. Wow, white flash, and then it resets back to the beginning. Okay, nice. I like that. All right, we're already almost 5 minutes in, so we should just get started on the EZA, but I just wanted to get those things in there before, because I forgot to bring those up. So here we go. Let's get into the EZA info. So I should have warned you guys about the big white flash that went on right there. Sorry about that. Okay, So here we go. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, Kaioken, and Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Evolved Vegeta. I know with typically like my EZA videos, I like go through the kits super slowly, so I'm gonna try to not do that this video. Keep this one short, like yesterday's. But yeah. So thank you, Garesh. Garesh provided the translations. Like I said, this was yesterday. This was almost 2 days ago. So let me drop a like right there. So here we go. Let us get on with it. So the old leader skill, of course, is all out struggle join forces, 150 to stats and 3 key. Instead, it's now 170 to stats and 3 key. So that's awesome. 12 key. I actually had this Dokkan wiki pulled up here because I just in preparation because I wanted to have the old kit here, but I guess Gresh left it here, so we are going to get rid of that. Okay, the 12 key went from the old one being greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, colossal damage and lowers attack, to greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, colossal damage and lowers attack and defense. So pretty much the same thing, just adding the defense there at the end. 18 key. The old one greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to enemy and lowers attack and defense. And then the 18 key now is massively raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to enemy, and greatly lowers attack and defense. Nice. So we're getting that good 100% buff to our stats there on our 18 key. And then instead of just regular lowering attack and defense, it's now greatly, which is cool. It's cool. I mean, it's not like the best thing in the world, but you know, it's there. Typically I would just skip over the passive, but because it's so short, I'll read the old one anyway. So attack and defense 70% plus an additional key plus an additional attack and defense plus 7% per key sphere obtained, chance of performing a critical hit plus 7%, key plus 2, and launches an additional attack up to 3 additional attacks within the turn per rainbow key sphere obtained. Which, by the way, I always thought that last part there, the additionals per rainbow key sphere, that's a very cool mechanic. But those I don't think will ever be supers, so that's the only unfortunate thing. But they'll be launching out a lot of attacks, which is cool. So here is the new passive, the Easy Aid passive. Here we go. Key plus 4 and attack and defense plus 70%. We want that key because they actually don't have the best key mechanic. It is for rainbow key spheres, but you know, they're not orb changers unless they change that. So, oh, here we go. Randomly changes a key sphere, type key sphere to rainbow key spheres when there's another superheroes category ally on the team. Nice. We like to see that. Getting that key changing in there. That's nice. And it's rainbow, so that's perfect. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 7% per key sphere obtained. Okay, same thing there. We'll take it. We'll take it. Chance of performing a critical hit and reduce damage received by 7% and key plus 2, and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. Oh my god, up to 3 additional attacks within the turn per rainbow key sphere obtained. Okay, that was a lot there, but it's essentially the exact same thing as the old passive, that last part of the old passive. However, there's more. So before it was just like regular attacks, now it's attacks with a 50% chance of being a super attack, which is insane. And then you still get that additional 2 key. And then also now instead of just getting crit, you get crit and damage reduction. So you know, you get up to 21% damage reduction, a bunch of key, a bunch of additionals. That is fantastic. Very, very good. Gain an additional attack and defense plus 77% when key is 18 or more. You love to see it. With the abundance of key that these guys now have, it looks like they'll be able to get 18 keys very frequently. So that is very, very good. And then perform a critical hit when key is 24 and 1 time only. Reduce damage received by 70%. If HP is 50% or below. Oh my goodness. Okay. That is fantastic. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So At 24 key, they get a guaranteed crit. So no crit builds, guys. No crit builds on these guys. And then one time only, they get to reduce damage received by 70% when their HP is 50% or lower. So if you, I guess that doesn't necessarily have to be at the start of turn or anything. So whenever their key or whenever their HP is, you know, 50% or less at any point, but only once, they reduce damage received by 70%. That turn would be insane. That would be a crazy turn. I mean, already we're seeing some crazy stuff. And then I think the additional 77% attacking defense when key is 18 or more, I think that's a multiplicative buff. And then also the key per rainbow key or per key sphere obtained, that already is crazy. Wow, guys, I mean, this is insane. This is insane stuff right here. They are looking incredible, honestly. I mean, this EZA might potentially, you know, might be the best one. I mean, I know UI Goku is also crazy. I haven't used him myself personally, obviously. I'm not a JP player, so I don't have access to that, but I mean, these guys are looking kind of wild. And I mean, remember, they're getting a bunch. I mean, they have a whole bunch of chances to get their 12 key with the change to their passive there, where now it's a 50% chance of their additionals being a super. And remember, those stat raises on the 12 key are insane. They're greatly raising attack and defense. It's a 50% buff. And then their 18 key now got buffed to 100%. And then they also get the extra stats in their passive when key is 18 or more. I mean, there's a lot going on. It's a bunch of stat stuff, and I mean, you do get damage reduction here and there, but I mean, these guys are looking crazy. It is very clear, very clear that this is a full dodge build character. They have the additionals in their passive. It doesn't hurt to tack on another one there, but you know, just give them some additional, because remember, with each additional attack that you do, it gives you another chance at proccing your hidden potential additional. So if you're doing like 4 attacks, each of those attacks has a chance to proc that hidden potential additional. So I mean, the percentage that you give in their hidden potential system doesn't need to be that high. Definitely, like their secondary stat should be additional, but go for dodge all the way. Now there is a active skill though. I don't know if that got changed. I'd like to see if I can find that. I don't know if Goresh has that here. Maybe I can quickly pull it up. But I don't know. They do have an active skill. I'm gonna try and look for that a little bit longer. I think this is the first time that I've ever paused twice in a video, so I will be right back. I'm gonna see if I can find that. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed how big of a fucking idiot I'd be? Yeah, it's an active skill. Of course, it can't be changed. I don't know why I even went looking for that. I had a massive brain fart moment. Okay, so their active skill is going to remain the same. I just pulled up the Dokkan wiki just to show you guys what it was before. You know, the activated when HP is 50% or less. So that's the condition. And then obviously it's 24 key. 70% attack, and then defense minus 50% for 1 turn. I don't know in what situation you'd want to be using this unless you're at like the very end of a fight and you want to just like guarantee blow the guy away. That's the blow the enemy away. That's the only way that I could even see you wanting to use this active skill. But yeah. That should be everything, guys. I mean, this video is long enough. It doesn't need to be any longer. So, yeah, that was the EZA for Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku and SSBE Vegeta. Guys, let me know what you guys want to see down in the comments. Of course, I'm going to get that video out whenever the kits and animations drop for the new characters. But let me know what you guys want to see between now and then. You know, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys want to see more content just like this. And like I said, I'll be getting that video out, and then hopefully I'll be getting a couple other things out. So yeah, Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.